everyone, how is it going? Today is September 30th, 2017. The time is 21:43 and 9:43 p.m. So I thought I'd do a review for you guys. It's a 2017 Chevy Volt Premier, and it accompanied OEM tires that came along with it. That's the Michelin X Green or Green X Energy 215 50R17. And yeah, so when I was gonna buy this vehicle, I guess a little bit of a backstory. I've been, researching, brand new vehicle. What do I want to buy? What's gonna be good for me? It boils down for me to, comfort and safety and fuel economy being the big one. Because you never know. The world is moving towards green, so I might as well get along with the trend, right? So there isn't a whole lot of information that I would consider find useful, like as far as owner's review for these vehicles or stuff like this. So I hope this video helps somebody out that's considering getting into this vehicle. Little backstory about myself with this vehicle. I got this vehicle back in late January, early February of this year. So brand new off the lot. It now, September 30th, it got 20,700 kilometers on it. And all in all, I really love the vehicle. Over the summer here or over the winter, I live in the lower mainland BC, and I work up in northeastern BC. So when I drive to work, that's where most of my mileage comes from, is the highway driving. When I drive to work, it's about 1,300 kilometers one way. So I encounter all kinds of weather, going through the mountain passes and temperature extremes from the lower mainland in pluses to minus 30s in northeastern BC. And then, once I get to work, I just kind of park this vehicle and take the company truck, which is good, So, that's my only thing. And for the amount of the amount of roads that I cover, I consider this vehicle to be really reliable and, safe on the road. I mean, over the winter, there are sections there that, I kind of get my heart rate going, white knuckle the whole thing, because there's some pretty good weather system that comes through the mountains there. So you get sometimes ice sheets and lots of snow packs, but all in all, the vehicle kept me on the road, and I'm a pretty defensive driver. I don't race with this vehicle. I don't push it too far. There's a few different modes here. The sport mode that gives you a lot more fun to drive, let's put it that way. I hardly ever use it, for the most part. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun driving this vehicle regardless. A lot of power for what I need it for, and when it comes to the technology, the adaptive cruise control is great, regenerative braking is great, lane assist is great, and the traction control is pretty good. If you don't drive aggressively, right, it's all about defensive driving, so to keep yourself safe and everybody else safe on the road here. So be considerate and share the road, that's a big thing. And drive to the condition, that's also a big thing. So with this vehicle, I tried 80% of my mileage came from highway driving. So the two hard brakes that you're gonna get getting this vehicle, number one is always, with all the EV vehicles, you're just gonna be charging. You need to have capacity to charge your vehicle. If you have ability to plug in at home, that would be great. If you're a city dweller and you live in a condo, you're gonna have to make sure that you're able to charge. I myself, I live in a condo in a low mainland, and I live pretty close to a charging station. So which is great, 5 minutes walk to the charging station, so I just leave my vehicle charged there, and when it's done, I'll go walk over and I pick it up. So I don't use a whole lot of gas at all when I'm in the city. But when I'm on driving, like I said, 80% of my driving is on highway. I don't stop and charge. I don't have any range anxiety. Like, a few times that I did see, sorry you guys for the Prius and Leaf owners out there. If this ever happened to you, I'm sorry it ever happened to you. But there's a few times that I saw the Leafs and the Prius there on the back of a tow truck, getting dropped off to at a charge station, and it breaks my heart. But I guess do your research and do what works for you. But with this vehicle, I don't ever have range anxiety at all, because whenever I run out of electro power, the onboard generator kicks in, and whenever I'm close to